Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. We're back doing the same thing we just did. If you watched my last declutter, thank you so much. As you know, I've been on a little bit of like a decluttering phase. I get that way sometimes. I'm very into using up my products, and then there's that moment in my head where I'm forcing myself to use something up, and the minute that moment happens, I declutter it, I sell it, or something like that. I find myself feeling such like a high from decluttering something, and if I sell it, then I'm still getting some money back. So it just works out for me that way. I really don't have this kind of like, I spent money on it, so I need to use it up myself if I'm not enjoying it, because then I'm kind of just torturing myself. So I'd rather just keep things that I love, and this is a part 2 to my last declutter. This is Bath & Body Works, Victoria's Secret, and just hygiene products in general that I am decluttering. My Mercari sign-up link is below. I'm not sure how to actually link my Mercari just from having the app. But if you search any of these products, I'm sure mine will be one of the first to pop up. They're all already listed on there. If they don't sell, I usually just give them away to friends and family. So yeah, without further ado, let's get started. So the first thing I'm decluttering is a Mango Mai Tai body cream. I love this scent. It is a little bitter. I actually, in my last decluttered my backup body mist so that I just have one, and this is actually my backup body cream. So I figured might as well declutter this too. I was going to keep this just because body creams I do tend to go through pretty fast, and I love mango scents. But mango scents are also something that I can find pretty much everywhere, so I'm not too concerned about this scent never coming back and me not having a mango scent in my life, because there's other ones that I really like. The mango body butter from Victoria's Secret Pink, I absolutely adore. So I'm almost done with that one, and I really love it. So I already have one of these. I don't think I need another one, so it's going goodbye. Another body cream is Firecracker Pop. You guys did not like the fact that I decluttered a Firecracker Pop body mist last time. It was a backup, but like I said, it's just one of those scents that I only use for those specific occasions that make me think of 4th of July in the summer, and I don't think I'll get through that body mist like within the next 5 years. So I'm not too concerned about it, and by that time, who knows if I'll still like the scent. So I do have a backup body cream that I am decluttering. I still have the regular body cream, and I also have a Shimmer Fizz lotion. So I think that's enough Firecracker Pop lotions for me. If you hear chewing, by the way, my dog's chewing things that dogs chew. Next, you guys, I'm decluttering a Passion Punch from Victoria's Secret Pink. Again, this is a backup. I actually really like this. This has a very intense like fruit punch and grapefruit smell, but I find myself trying to use up the one that I already have and liking it. But grapefruit scents is one of those things that I really like smelling on myself, but I don't know if other people want me to smell like a bitter grapefruit. This is sweeter, but still, grapefruit frosé, I think I like more than this, so I don't really need a backup of it. It's just taking up room in my collection. Next, you guys, I'm decluttering my Britney Spears Fantasy. I have been getting a little more into perfumes lately because I have found some that I actually enjoy. This one I really like. It's kind of like a sexy scent, but it starts out very sweet and a little fruity, and then it dries down to this like sexier, kind of deeper, I don't even know what to call it. Like, it almost smells like caramely. There's something licorice. There's something in there that's a little heavier. And I don't mind it, but I'm not in love with it. And if I'm not in love with it, I know my brain process, and it's going to tell me, use up what you don't love first. And then I'm always going to be using up things that I don't like. So if I'm not in love with it, and I get rid of all of the things that I'm not in love with, I have no choice but to use the things that I love, and it is so freeing to just start using the things you love without worrying whether they're going to come back, whether this and that, because there's always a similar scent, there's always something. There's a few things that I have in my collection that I would never want to use up, but that's like 1 or 2 things. Everything else, you know, I always keep it rotating, and I'm not too concerned about it never coming back, and I forgot what I was talking about, but point is, I'm not in love with it, and because I know myself and I'll just try to use it up really fast, like why bother? Just go straight for the things I like, you know? Speaking of perfumes, I have Beyonce's, what is this? The Rush one? This is Beyonce's Heat Rush. Is that what it's called? It's the Eau de Toilette. Let me know because there's a lot of these. If you see the color, I want to make sure my listing is correct on Mercari. This I used a couple times, and again, on initial spray, I really love this. It's super fruity. It's like amazing. And then when it dries down, there's something like, I don't know whether it's a musky scent or something that makes it a little sexier, which most people really like. But for some reason on the dry down, again, I'm not in love with it. I like this perfume, but I don't love it. And if I'm gonna reach for a fruity scent, I have other ones that I much, much prefer. So it's just one of those that, again, is taking up room in my collection when I could be using things I love. And I don't wanna just use it up to use it up, as fun as that is for me sometimes. I'm also decluttering a brand new package of a rollerball for Bombshell Beach. This is the same as Bombshell Summer, as Bombshell Paradise. All of them, they come out with it every summer, every year. This is like my backup rollerball. I have Bombshell Paradise in a rollerball that's pretty much full. You guys know that this is one of my favorite perfumes of all time. But I also have the body mist in Bombshell Beach and Happy Vibes, smells pretty similar from Bath & Body Works, so I don't need another rollerball. So this is just one that I figured might as well. I just wanted every packaging, you know, because every time they come out with a different name for it, they have different packaging, and it's just fun that way. But honestly, I just really don't need this. I'm decluttering 2 hemp lotions. I have a pumpkin spice and vanilla chai. When this came out in the fall time, I loved this. This is such like a spicy pumpkin and vanilla chai note. Like, it's so good. I know that when fall starts, I'm gonna want to use this. However, when fall starts and I want to use this, it's a little heavier of a scent, kind of candle-like almost, like this would be a good candle scent. I use it once to get in the mood for like, let's go and get a pumpkin spice, let's go to a pumpkin patch, and then I don't use it anymore because it is heavier and I prefer things a little lighter. So this is one of those scents that I look at and I'm like, ooh, I can't wait to use it once in the fall, and then it's just gonna go bad. And I've literally only used this like once, maybe twice, so it's just one of those that I look at and I won't be sad about it leaving. With hemp seasonal scents like foodie scents, I definitely need to get minis only because I find that after I use up a mini, like, I'm good, you know? Otherwise, I'll just have this in my collection for the next 10 years and it'll go bad. Another one is this Mashups Yuzu and Starfruit and Sweet Pineapple and Honey Melon lotion. The hemp lotions, by the way, formula-wise, are probably in my top, like, 2 favorite formulas of all time. I absolutely love them. And the Sweet Pineapple and Honey Melon is my favorite scent that they have, hands down. And using Starfruit, I remember being good. I thought I used to own it. So this is a mashup of those 2 scents, but to me this kind of just smells like, I don't know, a little zesty and like outdoor grass, I guess. It's almost grassy. I expected it to be like juicy, fruity because Pineapple and Honey Melon is like juicy. It's amazing. Definitely if you're looking for a really fruity, juicy scent from Hems, get that one. I promise you will not be disappointed. It's so good. They actually came out with body mists recently and oh my gosh, incredible. Besides the point, this one I'm not 100% in love with, and I have a lot of hemp lotions, so I just, why keep it, you know? And I've got 2 random things. I have this Bath & Body Works kind of body mist holder. This is fun. I bought it forever ago. I don't even remember, but honestly I like to keep my collection kind of all looking the same, and I have no use for this holder, so yeah, just figured I'd give it away. And last but not least, not really hygiene related, but I have these 2 kind of, I'll call them Z palettes, even though I'm pretty sure that's the brand, but magnetic palettes from Tarte. They have huge mirrors, they're gorgeous, but I just don't use these anymore. This was like back when Z palettes were like everything. Everyone just wanted to like take apart their collection and just have Z palettes, and then they would never use their Z palettes in single shadows. So I liked these, they're freaking beautiful, especially this one, it's gorgeous, but I just have no use for them and they're just taking up space, so yeah, I'm gonna sell them on Mercari. Alright, that is everything I'm decluttering from my life right now. Hopefully this motivates you to declutter some things and to, again, just always be using things you love and be using them up. And my goal is to never have my collection grow. In fact, I'd prefer it to always get smaller. And because I review most collections that come out, I'm very particular about what I keep. And then once I keep things, I try to use them up. I want my base collection to be only the things that I never want to get rid of. So like nostalgic scents or scents that like I can't live without, that I have a backup of, because if it never comes back, like I need it in my life. And that's my base collection. Everything else, I just need it to keep rotating. So hopefully this motivates you a little bit, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.